Hi friends, how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. I wanted to go over another part of the packet that we never went over before, and it is called Parts of the Plant That We Eat. Because like I said before, we eat plants. So it's going to look like this. So it says sort the plants into the appropriate column. So the different columns, these are called columns when they go up and down. Those are columns. So we have leaves, seeds, fruit, stems, roots, and flowers. And then it has, this is just a page for your reference to see what they are. They're in the appropriate columns right now. So parts of the plant that we eat leaves, lettuce, that looks like rosemary, artichokes, maybe thyme. Those are herbs that we put in our food for really good flavor. We eat seeds. Now, it's really hard to see what these seeds are. I know this is a coconut, this is a pea, and these are nuts like almonds. Those are all seeds. I'm not sure what this top one is. It didn't print out very well. We eat fruit. We have lemons, grapes, raspberries, tomatoes, and peppers. Those are all fruits. We even eat stems. We've got asparagus and celery here. We eat roots, onions, carrots, green onions. I think is that jicama or, I can't think right now. Wow, ginger. It's either jicama or ginger. And that looks like a radish or a beet. Those are all roots that grow underground. And then we eat flowers. So they actually have real flowers there. Are those cloves? Cauliflower and broccoli. Sorry, it's really hard to tell what these are, so I hope you don't have too much trouble. So this is kind of like the sheet you look at when you turn the page. Let's turn the page to the next one. It's kind of the same thing. Parts of the plant we eat. Cut out the plants and sort them into appropriate columns. So you're going to cut. Remember we first cut along here? It's a lot of cutting, but you guys are so good at that I think this will actually be pretty easy. And then you'll cut out each one. Once you've cut them all out, put them in a pile and just do one at a time and take your time, because on the next page you're going to need a glue stick. And you're going to glue all the ones that you think are leaves, all the seeds, fruit, stems, roots, and flowers. Okay? If you think of more or you feel like drawing instead of cutting, you could just draw them maybe and look at the picture. Cutting is just good because I want you to practice with the cutting and the gluing. Okay, so what I'm going to show you, while I was doing some work around the house, I thought, I have a lot of these things right now. I just went shopping and I was just realizing of how many things I have in my house, and I'm curious what you have in your house. And I think we've done this before, but we're going to do it again because we're going to start with the leaves that are in the first column. And if we eat leaves, and I'm going to show you, I have leaves. I have spinach, earthbound baby spinach. So if I open one up, I really like spinach. You can eat it raw or cooked. So this is a leaf. And we eat leaves, and you know what leaves are. And we eat these. This one's really nutritious for you. There's kale, there's lettuce, there's all kinds of different leaves. All right, so that's an example of that. Seeds, if you think, I don't eat seeds, but you do kind of eat seeds. And what I found in my cupboard was a whole container of seeds or nuts. And they grow on trees. And usually they have an outer shell. But I really love, there's cashews and almonds and all kinds of yummy stuff. Walnuts. Okay, so those are some seeds I have in my house. Fruit in my house. My kids love fruit. I don't know, do you love fruit? Here's two kinds of fruit that I had. What are these? They're grapes. Grape is a type of fruit. And check this out. A melon. This is a cantaloupe, a really heavy cantaloupe too. Cantaloupe is a type of fruit. Oh, and then I had one more fruit that people, when you're cooking, usually you call it a vegetable, but it actually is scientifically a fruit. A pepper, a yellow pepper. These are really good. And it's really cool is when you open these up, you can see the seeds inside. So if you open up a pepper, you can see all the little baby seeds inside. And when you open up a cantaloupe, you can see all the seeds inside. Maybe we'll do that as a different lesson. Stems. Now, do we eat stems? I don't think I had stems. I had asparagus, but we ate it. And we had celery, but I think they got thrown away because they got really wilty. So I don't have any stems here at home. I wonder if you have any stems at your home. And then roots. My kids love these little carrots. I'm kind of a big fan of buying the full carrot with the green on it, but these are roots. Carrots grow underground, and they're a root. And then the last one is flowers, and I just bought these yesterday, and I'm really excited. I don't know if you guys like these or if you know what this is. It's an artichoke. Some of you may be even growing artichokes in your yard. The cool thing, we used to have an artichoke plant, and it would grow pretty artichokes, and if you didn't pull them off in time, they would open up and turn into the most beautiful flower. But if you get it before then, you're eating the flower, the artichoke, and when you cook it, it gets really soft, and then you can eat part of this. The meat here, it's really delicious. So I'm sure that all of you have eaten plants before. So I want you to go look around your house or talk to your parents and see if you like to eat leaves, seeds, fruits, stems, roots, or flowers. And maybe you could let me know with a picture or a video or writing it down. And then you can try this too. Okay, so you can cut it and glue, or you can just draw them on your own. Then the next page after that says plant growth chart. Now, I'm going to do this with the plants, the seeds that that I have for you that are growing in the little baggies. But if you have a seed at home and you have a place to put it, maybe just in the ground or in a cup or something else like that, you could write the date and you could draw the picture. And then maybe every week you do another picture, because usually if you do day by day by day, there's not much of a change, but maybe every 3 days to 5 days, you could try to do that. Or maybe just pick a plant outside that you see that's growing and it's starting out really small, and then you can check back and see it and draw it here yourself and have your parents help you. Where it says date, which means the day, like today's Wednesday. And then, well, I don't even know what the date is today. I think it's the 12th. It's the 13th. So you could do, let me see. You could do, the date would be Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. And then the height, you can pick, you can get a ruler or you can use something else to kind of measure it. Like, is it as tall as this certain rock, or how tall, or maybe as tall as your finger. You can picture that, or you can get a ruler and measure it. And then draw a little picture. And 3 ways I helped my seed grow. Well, remember the 3 things we need for plants to grow. We need sun, we need water or rain, and they need soil. So those are the different ways that you can help. Make sure it has soil, make sure it's getting watered, make sure it's in a nice sunny spot. So you can just do that at home. And the last one before next week, bean plant sequencing. So remember, I want you guys to be able to put things in order or in sequence. What comes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth in this case. So if you're looking at this picture, it's not in the correct order. So you want to, this is something where you again could either draw a line to the appropriate picture, or you could cut it out and glue it on top and put it in the right order, okay? So, for example, if I'm looking here and I want to show the first thing of what a bean would look like when it first starts out and is put in the ground, right here, that would be the first one. It's just the bean in the ground. So you could draw a line all the way over to first, or you could cut it out and stick it there. And then what comes next? Let's start at the beginning. Ooh, this one. Because see, the roots are growing and the shoots are growing up, but it hasn't quite come all the way up out of the ground. So that would be my second line. The third one, now it's fully come out of the ground. Okay, and then so on and so forth. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but so you'll just draw lines. Once you get to that, that's the last page until next week. Because next week we're going to work on parts of a bird. I have a rooster. And we're going to learn about eggs and some other fun stuff. So what I noticed when I first opened this packet, I have not been keeping track of my calendar, so I need to catch up. And like I said, today was the 13th. So we stopped at the number 8. So I'm going to have to write in the number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I know that's right because I know today is Wednesday. So Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. So I'm going to trace over the 13 here, all the way up to the 13. And then I'm going to write up to 13. Some of you may have just done the whole calendar, and that's fine too. So here I need to fill it in. So see, I need to do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. So remember to look around your house and see what kind of plants you have at your house that you like to eat. Do you like fruits best? Do you like seeds? Do you like stems? And let me know. Maybe draw a picture or take a picture and do the rest of this packet. And you have a few days, and I will see you guys tomorrow at our Zoom. I think actually right now you're doing a Zoom with Miss Jennifer. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.